Guys, before I talk about the game, man, that's a tough locker room. That's a tough locker room. You know, it's tough because any shot, I'm not talking about Alex shot, any shot goes in and nobody's sore, nobody's complaining, everybody's euphoric. I mean, that's a tough locker room, man. You look at the game and we, our goal is to rebound 75% or more of their missed field goal attempts. They missed 31 shots and got 15 offensive rebounds. Number one. Number two, we're up 4 with about 10 and a half to go in the first half, and we're down 14 at halftime. And you have to play 40 minutes to beat a good team. Now, again, how does that happen? Well, we had 10 eligible players tonight, healthy players to play. Yeah, we missed Ben, we missed Bash, but reality, we don't have them. I thought our players did a tremendous job of adjusting to their style of play. And that's evident in the second half. We score 26 the first half and 48 in the second half. It's tough. You shoot 58-8 in the second half and you get beat. But we were more like us the second half. The first half, it's very difficult to out-coach quickness. If I'm quicker than you, Eric, and the ball's halfway between us, we got problems. If I'm quicker than you, you're going to have a hard time. But we adjusted through better execution, better screening, better uses of screen. And, we end up with 19 assists, 9 turnovers. I mean, we played like us. And we shot 59% against a team that's 11-4 in the second half. To watch, I'm gonna go in there right now and watch a missed free throw block out that led to a 3. A game of moments. A game of moments. Is that hard on me? Yes, because I don't think there's anybody in this country, 363 teams, that practices free throw blockouts more than me. You want to know why? I've explained this to players. You know why? Eric will know this. You know why? Eric Crawford will know this. The first U of L UK game, Rupp Arena. I'm a GA at Louisville. How was that game decided? Remember that? I'm at Louisville. I'm a GA. Missed free throw, block out. They scored and we got beat, right? It scarred me for life. From that point on, I coached at VCU, I coached at Ballard, I coached at U of L, I coached at Bellarmine. It scarred me for life. And it was a missed free throw block out. So I take that personal. I do. 0.6 of a second. We had practiced that very play today. We practiced it today in our walkthrough. And we had 3 options, and that was option 3. And he makes that, again, nobody's body sore, nobody's hurting in there. It's tough. That's a tough locker room in there.
The hard thing about these games, when you're playing the way you're playing right now, and I know we can't dwell too much on it, but the last 4 minutes is just hard. And a lot of times you have the heart, but it's, you've only got so much. Is it going to be a question of finding more? I don't know. Is there more to find, or you just got to not make mistakes to get in tight spots?
Most games are lost versus games that are outright won. A mistake, a missed great opportunity, a turnover. Most games are lost versus the other team beat you. Tonight, I think both teams, as that game came down, they won. They won. How many of those 4-minute wars do we play? And just so you know, we chart them. We were 5-0 in the second half of the wars. We won the first war of the game, lost the next 4, won all 5 in the second half. But you can't say if.
No.
You can't do that.
Well, and you had a lot of shots in the lane that were just,
I know.
Rolling around and rolling out, and that's just part of the game. But
and it's very limited. It's tough with a limited bench. Ben Johnson is as good a shooter as I've ever coached. He stretches the floor. He does. Landon Hacker gives us everything that he's got, man. He does every single day, and he stepped up. Just got to get more. We got to get more.
There's value in everything. I just seeing how they responded at halftime. I don't know what was said at halftime or what they did or anything special, but the fact that they continue to respond and do that.
They responded.
Even, you get through these.
But they deserve credit for that. They deserve credit. All we do is reiterate the value of the backboard and how we had to play clean. The first half, we turn it over, they get a 3. They an offensive. The first 5 points they scored. One was off a turnover, another was a 3 off an offensive rebound. It was 5-0. And the two top priorities we had failed in, it was 5-0. We hadn't played a minute and a half. But they adjusted. They deserve the credit. They deserve the credit. And they're smart. They're smart basketball players. They're incredible young men. I mean, you know them. They are. That's tough, though. Golly, it's tough.
What'd you say? 1 turnover in the second half?
1 turnover in the second half.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
No.
What is this your physical outlook? You knock on wood that others don't get hurt. Or, you got.
Well, I'm checking on Alec right now. He came up a little lame down there toward the end. Ben's doing everything you can humanly do. His X-rays were negative. I mean, he's doing everything he can do. He's living in that training room to get back on that court. Bash sees the doctor on the 11th next Monday or next Wednesday. So, believe me, Bash is, if people knew, Bash, when we practice at Freedom Hall, he's running the steps in 4-minute segments, like 4-minute game segments. And then he'll run the quarter for 4 minutes and it's about just a little over a quarter mile. And he's trying to stretch. I'm like, you're going to be a 4-minute miler? Well, it's unbelievable. And Joe Griffith, our strength coach, is running with him. It's unbelievable to watch it. That's how much it means to him. It's tough. Really tough.